Hello, buddy. This is Robert Hollis. I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. If you can, turn up your speakers. Turn up your speakers if you can hear me. I got something really exciting and also really cool to share with you. A neat little thought. So thank you very much. Again, my name is Robert Hollis, and the one thing I want to title this video is Second Opinion. Second Opinion. Now, the most important things that you do in life, I need to ask you a question. Are you the kind of person that gets a second opinion? So I know this sounds crazy, but man, if you went out there and say, for instance, that you found something with your health, right? You wasn't feeling good, and you go to the doctor, right? And you turn around, and I got a personal story with this, and that's why I'm sharing it with you, is you turned around and my mom was diagnosed with cancer. And she had it in her brain. And this was years ago, I think over 20 years ago. And she was diagnosed with cancer. And guess what? I'm not beating up the local, Williston, North Dakota, Bismarck, North Dakota. But they basically said, you know what? Go home and get your house in order. The local community put together a silent auction to raise money for, for burial and stuff. Everyone said, oh man, you hear the bad things. And it's like, we're done. What ended up happening is she ended up going, and I got to give a handout to my uncle, Sid Nice in Texas. And we got her to go to Houston Anderson Hospital, MD Anderson, one of the best cancer treatment places out there. They went out at that time, they were doing some experimental radiation treatment instead of chemotherapy, and they were able to not only save my mom, but put her in remission, and she was cancer-free for 20 years. So, when you talk about serious stuff, you get a second opinion. If a contractor came out to your home, you not only would ask for, hey, give me, you got any documentation? You know what I mean? Can you give me some satisfied customers? And if they gave you a estimate and you didn't like it, you thought it was too high or it would take too long, wouldn't you go out and get a second opinion? So the reason I say that personal story about my mom is my mom recently, cancer came back. It was in a different part of her body. And after the cancer came back, she went to, Bismarck. Bismarck looked at it, started giving her chemotherapy, and then basically came back and said that the chemotherapy was not working. It was not working. So guess what? She went back to Houston Anderson, MD Anderson in Texas. And when she went there, they said, listen, the tumors are not growing. They're actually swelled from the chemotherapy, and it's working. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. And instead of, they given my mom more chemotherapy and more radiation, now my mom, again, has no cancers. Thank God, And so, are you willing to get a second opinion? So we're always out there, but guess what? When it comes to business, when it comes to trends, when it comes to training, when it comes to coaching, when it comes to mentoring, why do we only get one opinion? You know what I mean? It's like going to the very first doctor that says, hey, listen, you got cancer, you're going to die. And you go, oh, okay. Get a second opinion. Get a second opinion from people that are documented and also have stories and success stories of other documented success. You owe it to yourself. If you know better than anybody if your business is growing or it's not growing, if it's stagnant. If it's stagnant and it's not growing, if you continue to go to the same training and the same coaching and they keep saying the same thing over and over and over again, and it's stuff that you don't want to do or you don't like to do or you don't think that it'll work, or maybe your beliefs are not where they are. Maybe you're working with people that haven't taught you how, listen to me, how to get rid of the limiting beliefs, the limiting doubts, to get you in a ritual that actually build your self-confidence, build your self-worth, put you in a place where you get up each and every day and you know exactly what your vision is, your purpose and passion, and you can't wait to go to it. Get a second opinion. So I'd like to offer you something for free. I'm doing a webinar, and it's not going to be salesy, hypey, none of that. I'm going to teach you fundamental things that my mentor showed me. And you know what? These things will change the way you do business, change who you are in your relationships, help you become happier and more fulfilled immediately. So get a second opinion. Get a second opinion. Again, it's Robert Hollis. I know you can do this. I just got to get you to believe that you can do this. So take care. God bless. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.